Right, hold onto your seat. I've got 3 explosive stories straight out of paradise, and the last one, it'll have you questioning what's going on behind the scenes at Celtic. The board think we've overpaid, Rodgers makes a bold stand over his future, and a top transfer target slips away. Again, stick with me till the end, hit that like button, smash subscribe, and drop your thoughts in the comments. This is the Celtic news they don't want you to hear. Right, here's one that'll get you shouting at the telly. Word is the Celtic board are starting to squirm over how much they've shelled out on Brendan's big signing. They're whispering behind the scenes that we've overpaid for Engels, Idah, and Austin Trusty. 11 million quid for Engels, 9 for Idah, and 6 for Trusty. And now folk like Ross McCormack are saying we were held to ransom. Apparently the board's looking back at that Scottish Cup final and saying Idah's price got bumped just because he bagged the winner. Imagine that, complaining about 9 million quid for a striker that won you silverware. Honestly, if he'd missed and we lost, would they have preferred a cheaper bill and an empty cabinet? And Engels club record fee? But this is what happens when you want class. If you want brilliance in the modern game, you pay for it. This isn't 1998 anymore. You're no getting Lubo for buttons and a bag of crisps. Now Brendan's trying to build something here, and instead of backing him to go full throttle, the suits upstairs are panicking over receipts like they've just checked the till after a night out in the merchant city. But here's the twist. McCormack still reckons we've got 3, 4, maybe even 5 new boys coming in before the window slams shut in September. So maybe, just maybe, there's still life in this window yet. So here's what I want you to tell me. Is the board right to worry about overpaying, or should they shut up, dig deep, and stop penny pinching when Brendan's trying to build a team worthy of paradise? And here's the real fire starter for mine. If you had to pick one of the 3 that's not been worth the money so far, who is it? Hit like, smash that subscribe, and let's make sure this video lands in front of every Celtic daft mate you've got. Right, Brendan's no messing about now. He's laid it all on the line, and you can feel the fire in his words. This is the 3rd and final year of his deal, and while folk have been trying to shove him out the door or link him with every job under the sun, the man himself, he's saying clear as day, he loves being here, but he's not here to babysit, he's here to build. He sat down with Dermot and Michael over the summer, and the message was sharp. If this club wants to grow, wants to push, wants to compete properly in Europe and beyond, then there's conditions that need to be met. He's no hanging around for maintenance mode. If the board thinks Celtic is just about cruising through the league while Sevco argue over who takes throw-ins, then Brendan's the man for that. And you can see he means it. This isn't just noise, he said it himself. If it's just to maintain, it'll be someone else in the dugout. But if the club wants to develop, push boundaries, lift the level, and raise the roof on Champions League nights, then he's all in. He's just come off a pre-season. He's genuinely buzzing about, bar that second half against Ajax, which clearly left a wee mark. But he's happy with how we've shaped up. The boys are fit, focused, and ready to make Paradise rock this Sunday for Flag Day against St. Mirren. He even bigged up Stephen Robinson, but let's be honest, admiration only goes so far. Rodgers wants a performance, 3 points, and a statement on day 1. But here's where it gets real. He says he'll give everything until his last day, but what if that last day comes sooner than we think because the board won't match his ambition? So here's the question that'll split a room in half. If the board don't offer Brendan a new contract soon, is that a warning sign the club's happy to coast again? Or should he be the one waiting to see if they finally back him before committing long-term? Tell me, Who needs to make the first move here? Hit like, smash that subscribe, and let's make sure this video lands in front of every Celtic daft mate you've got. Well, there it is. Another name we've been linked with for what feels like an eternity is slipping through the net. Michel-Ange Balikwisha, who's been on Celtic's radar longer than some of our academy lads have been alive, is now in advanced talks with a League One side playing in Europe. And not just talks, it's moving fast. Let's not kid ourselves. This one's been simmering for over a year, and yet we never pulled the trigger. No bid, no official move, just the usual dawdling and watching while other clubs get their business done sharp. Hoffenheim, Mönchengladbach, even Leeds and Southampton had a sniff, but now it's a French club who will be parading him on their socials while we're still light on the wings and looking around like we've lost our keys. Balikwisha's got pace, he's direct, and he's got that bit of European polish about him. At 24, he's bang in his prime and ready to make an impact now, not in 2 years after a loan spell at Livingston and a hamstring injury. And the kicker, he's off to play European football this season, something we could have offered, paradise under the lights, but no, we've let it slide. Meanwhile, back in Lennoxtown, Brendan's about to face the press again, and you just know the questions are coming. Where's the width? Where's the threat? Where's the ambition? Simpson Pusey's a decent addition at the back, aye, but the wings, still bare. You can't stretch defenses with vibes and memories of Jota. So tell me this, did we bottle it again by sitting on our hands, or was Balikwisha never the right fit for the hoops anyway? And here's one to stir the pot. If Brendan really wanted him, would he be wearing green right now? Hit like, smash that subscribe, and let's make sure this video lands in front of every Celtic daft mate you've got.